This is Jaden, you're listening to Meditations. This is my very first podcast episode, and on this podcast, we dissect the minds of the top 1%. We decode the path, secrets, and mindset hacks into practical advice that you can apply to make an impact in your life. My intentions with this is very simple, and that is to share knowledge and insights to help others with their journey and grow as a person. On this very special episode, I will be stating my goals, progress in life, and intentions with this podcast. So, firstly, let's further dissect the intentions with this podcast. So, genuinely, I started this podcast because I'm an egotistical gibberish talker who can't deal with the pain of sitting down and doing the work. So, with that being said, let's end it here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Meditations. I just really want to be honest with you guys. I really want to use this platform to really document my journey without having to record a camera. So every week I'll just be talking, sharing, and adding as much value as possible to this podcast series. Now, I don't want to bore you guys out and be super professional, but I want to incorporate a sense of elegance in my speech where I can properly and coherently express my thoughts, struggles, and victories. So, through snippets of the up and coming podcast episodes, I will share my current thinking patterns, changes, stories, lessons, and private victories. I also want to use this form of podcast to document my journey to success because, you see, right now I honestly can't see myself not succeeding in life, and that's not an ego thing. That's just a belief I've built, and there's many I need to build before I can, transform myself into the person I aspire to become. The 29th of June, intellectually, I'm aspiring to live a principled life and adopt the principles from the book called 48 Laws of Power, The Way of the Superior Man, and how to win friends and influence people. Financially, I'm aspiring to hit six figures by the time I am 16 to 17, then a consistent 40K per month by 19. Move out to my own apartment, rent out a nice luxury apartment, hopefully, and then create just something I know that's going to shake the marketplace. Mentally, I'm aspiring to hit 1,000 hours of meditation, subconsciously become the person I aspire to become, master the tongue, and develop laser-like focus and discipline. Now, speaking of my goals, I am still pretty young. I still have a lot to learn, still have a long way to go, of course. But I also want to touch on the topic of sacrifice because I know if I want to achieve these goals, I'll have to sacrifice a lot. And really what success is removing things you don't need, not learning and adding things to your life. So what I've done is write down the things that are stopping me from achieving my goals, which as of right now is social media usage, my sporadic sleep schedule, and my phone usage. And that was really the big domino for me. Like, I think I used at least 5 hours of social media a day, just mindlessly scrolling my life away. So what I've realized is if there's one problem, if I took care of that one problem, the rest would inevitably disappear. So what I've done is incorporate a habit to my routine where exactly at 9 o'clock, I'll put my devices on airplane mode in my shoe cabinet, and when I wake up, I cannot touch it until it is 1 o'clock. And that's been working really well for me. Another method I'm planning on using is buying a Samsung because truthfully, a Samsung is nowhere compared to an iPhone X. The user experience on iPhone X is 100 times better than the Samsung. Now, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. And with that being said, thanks for watching.